Hello, Son of Gemini. This is Seer Tarot here. I hope that you're doing well wherever you find yourself listening to this video. I hope that you're working on all your goals. I am doing a wealth and prosperity video here today, and I hope that you're open to receive the messages. I have to tell you, these are general messages for entertainment. So send your energy my way through a share, like, or a subscribe, and let's exchange energy so that we can connect. And thank you so much again for coming back to the Seer Tarot. I have a new pack of deck here. They're gold and really pretty looking. And I have the Success Oracles. I'm going to put them to the side. The Abundance Oracle. And I have the Angel Answers. And let's see. And I'm going to be looking at the present and the future when it comes to finances. So let's see here. Angels of our universe, guardians of our souls, bring to me enlightenment, clarity, wisdom, and intuition to offer you messages of comfort, love, healing, and prosperity through this card. What messages do you have for the Son of Gemini when it comes to wealth and abundance, Spirit? What messages do you have for Gemini when it comes to wealth and abundance? Gemini is open to receive. Speak loud and clear to this card. And let's look at the future to the left and the present. The present here, oh dear Lord, and the future. And let's see. And then we're going to, oh my, these are very, they keep falling out because they're very glidey. And let's pick the success card here to crown this reading, a message. And let's begin. Now, in the future and the present, the Hermit, energy of Virgo, the Nine of Pentacles. Whew. You are secretly working on something, aren't you, Gemini? Secretly working on new ideas, projects, money-making ideas and projects. It's almost like you have multiple sides of incomes or streams of income, or you're creating that. But I feel that in the present, you may be the one that has more than one job, an income check coming for this, a check coming for that, and you're creating just a big chunk of it just by little bit of side hustles here and there that brings you what you need to bring. This is something you've been working for a while, secretly working on. The star, the Hermit is carrying the star. While you're keeping very, very quiet with this, you are carrying out the start of your future, the success of your future. You are currently spending a lot of time. There is a lot of times where you're alone and refusing to perhaps attend social events because here you are. You need that time to devote it to your creation, to your mastering, to your learning. And this is you in this very, very positive energy of focusing on what the world is doing out there. You may be aware of what's happening very lightly, but your focus is mainly on what Gemini needs, what Gemini needs to do for Gemini's life and for Gemini prosperity and stability. Your current energy is someone who is going to be perhaps having multiple ideas and then trying to find a way to have the time, resources, and supplies, I feel, to work these ideas so that you can create a solid and amazing future for yourself. In the current situation, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Chariot. The energy here is telling me that in between all of that, you are going to find time to do a lot of self-care, get some rest. You are going to find time to, through your dreams, come up with ways to move this project forward, You are going to look at what is conventional and unconventional, and I feel that because the sword is underneath. So the three swords are on the top, the sword is underneath. What's seen and what's not seen, conventional and unconventional. And you're going to look at that and see how you can make that work for you. You may be building a business or doing something that's not done by everybody that requires a special, unique skill. Nine of Cups, the Chariot is here. Nothing is stopping you from this. Nothing is stopping you. If someone comes to you now and with a love offer or connection, pardon me, Gemini, I feel you are going to just give it very minimum time. Hey, how are you? Coffee, and then you're going to keep on going. You know exactly where you're heading. Your mind and your vision is solid. So you are not accepting distraction. Where you're going and where you're working right now, it's for your betterment, not for others. Your time and energy is no longer being given to others, but to your own self. You get your rest, you spend time on you spend time doing what you need to do and working on yourself. Even in the past, you were juggling and trying to do multiple things with a relationship while you were doing something else. I feel because of disappointment and things not working out, people know giving to you, that you decided to perhaps take now some time for yourself. Somebody here is going to be taking like months, a few months to not date, to not go out in social events. I feel you're going to be spending more time at home or in your studio or your office working on what you need to work, and not so much trying to meet somebody, even though somebody I feel is coming your way. I'm going to pick that because I feel everything falls out of this day. The Ten of Swords. I feel still somebody's coming. Somebody that is from the past. Somebody here that is regret not giving you what they supposed to have given you back then, and they want to come in back, apologize, make things right. They're thinking, pacing. They know they're going to miss an opportunity with you, but I don't want to focus on the energy of the person from the past. We are thinking of how we are doing in our finances well and prosperity and abundance. The Justice is here, and the Four of Pentacles. There is a Gemini here who is going to be packing lunches to work, maybe walking to work so that they don't have to put gas. A Gemini that may be buying luxury or things, just buying things. There's a frugal energy into the present for you, a frugal energy. A Gemini that's going to be looking at every coin almost daily, 2 or 3 times a day, looking at every penny. Where did it go? How much do I need for this? What do I need to do? There is a very protective energy of the resources that are currently available. Somebody will be looking at themselves and realizing that they need to make better choices in overall. If it's a romantic connection that you were the one driving to this person or buying things or doing for them, it's almost like if somebody comes now, that's not going to happen. You're going to wait to see what this person has, what they have to offer or bring. If it's something that you want, I feel you're going to look at it and say, well, do I need it? And then based on that answer, that's when you're going to proceed. But looking at everything a lot more careful. The Hermit energy is calling you to allow yourself in between everything that you do in life, in your everyday, to rest. It is important that you allow yourself time to attend to your doctor's appointments, follow doctor's advice, and do self-care when it comes to health measures, wealth, and well-being, overall well-being, mental, physical, in every way, because you are mentally, you are very busy. Mentally, physically, I feel you are too. But your mental clarity and your well-being are going to be required in the future for what's coming. It's going to be required. You found yourself now. You realize now you don't have to give to everyone that comes your way with the romantic offer. Not everyone comes to you is romantic offer. Not everyone that comes to you is meant to be the love of your life or someone that you need to be intimate with. So therefore, your mind has changed. Your actions are going to change as well. Your actions, and they are going to change very drastically. Where people are going to wonder why they haven't heard from you, or people that you were entertaining before, they're going to say, but they're not responding to my text or whatever. No, this Gemini here in the present, it is going to be more mysterious because this Gemini has something that they're working on secretly, just doing whatever they're doing, planning their future, planning what they're going to do. I feel somebody here is also going to be moving, changing locations just to try to be around other energies or other people so that they can bring something fresh to themselves. Maybe it's changing jobs or changing office, but something, there is a move of some sort. Could be mental as well. but the shift is going to be for your betterment. Whatever you're doing is going to be to better your circumstances and your future plans and progress. Let's see where we're going here with the future. The King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the 5-1. Whew. You are heading to the individual where you're going to acquire more customers. If you don't have a business of your own or a job that is like this where tips, because somebody that has a job that get tips or commissions on things, they are going to be seeing an increase. But if you are not that individual, you are going to be the individual that is going to make some very drastic changes to your bank account or to your money. And you're going to do it so that you can have something better. These actions that you are going to be taking in the future, it may be requiring you not to sponsor somebody. Maybe you are somebody that's constantly helping somebody with a bill or giving to somebody. There is a Gemini here who is not going to be doing that because you have a plan, and the plan is going to require for you to allocate everything that you have at your disposal to this idea so that you can see it grow. This is someone also that is not going to be entertaining this devil energy, whether it is a Capricorn in your life or the energy of a very impulse shopper, perhaps somebody that constantly just do things. I feel somebody is going to refrain themselves from going someplace too in the future. If you are the person that's constantly go to the movies, I'm just going to throw an example out there. I can think of nothing else. Go to the movies every week and buy the popcorn, the sodas. Here it's very expensive sometimes to do that. You are going to be the one maybe refraining yourself and trying another way to entertain yourself so that you can then put a solid footing. If this isn't something that you thought about, whatever you are doing constantly, this is something that you constantly do, you're going to need to change the dynamic over so that you can get to where you need to get to and stay the course. The 7 of Cups, the World, and the 8 of Pentacles. The only way for you to have the opportunity that you're hoping to have or the lifestyle that you're hoping to have is by your own action, says the 8 of Pentacles. Are you trying to grow? Are you trying to travel? Are you trying to have more to choose from? Multiple source of incomes? Then what are you doing today? In order for you to get here to multiple source of incomes, you're going to have to put the work, but it's going to have to begin now in the present. So if this isn't something that you're thought of, you just have a 9-to-5 job perhaps, and this is why you have resources, there will be a need for you to think outside the box. Are you the one that people compliment their cookies during Christmas? Well, how about selling those cookies during the summer? Are you the one that perhaps you, who knows, you know how to do hair, nails, you know how to do carpentry, whatever it is that you have a little bit of an interest? How about continue that interest in offering some services to other people? Are you someone that has just I feel fish. I don't know why the fish. Do you know how to clean fish tanks? Well, maybe you can sell those services. It is time for somebody to put their services in a business card or a logo. Even though you may not have a business in mind, doing something on the side is going to allow you I feel that it's almost like a 100, 200 a week increase of money. I see the number 5. I don't know why, but there is just an increase on the money, and it's going to start slow. Whatever it is going to start slow. There is just little dips here and there. So you are going to need to look at that. If you're already doing something, how can you expand it? What else can you take that and link it? Link this, what you do, to this, link it to that, link it to this. And then the linkage is going to bring you to the world, where you are going to be able to provide those services more. I see somebody having more income with little work. There is somebody that's going to be able to, and this is longevity as well. I see some longevity when it comes to whoever is going to be getting these resources or this money or this abundance, because what you're doing is growing, but it's going to be there that is constantly like a passive income of some sort. So I'm not sure if this is you, but if you're not resonating with this, remember that the steps you take here is going to lead you to here. So begin thinking on planning something now. This could be something very, very subtle that it just, the idea just comes to your head and you're thinking now. Write it down. Another one will come through and another one. Write it all down. A billboard you see, a picture, something you hear on the radio, write it all down. It will come a time where after you get this rest and you find yourself, you're just gonna like, wow, let me see about that. Maybe I can. And then the work will begin. The work will begin, and you're gonna take those ideas that you're gonna pick one or two, and I feel you're going to move with it and begin working on to grow that so that you can then head out to a more solid future. If you are someone that has finances in order, there is more for you to do. Your bank account is good, you feel you're comfortable, there's more for you to do. You were meant to do something else. You are going to need to do something else because there's an energy for you to do more. There's more for you to do. What you have is good, but you can do more. I don't know why you need to do more, but that's the energy I'm picking up. Not sure why. Let's see what the oracle here. Your story. Nothing sticks in your head better than a story. Stories can express the most complicated ideas in a digestible way. Sam Boucher. The point of your story isn't to explain the past, but to paint a compelling vision of your future. Telling the pure truth isn't usually as effective. So, what is the next chapter in your story? What are you doing here that's going to change your story? What parts of your story most relate to what you are bringing into the world and why? How can you change the focus and order of elements to make your story more effective? The story that you are going to tell in the future are going to be as a result of the step you take now. I don't know why, but you're changing your story, that's for sure. Let's see here. Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, from the outer world, so that you can discern and process your truth, thoughts, and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. That's what I said to you over here. After a period of maybe this could be a day or two, you're just at home all day and you're just resting. There is no TV, maybe radio, who knows, but the activity is going to be very light, that you're going to allow time to have a clear mind. It is going to help you to have a vision for your future. I'm not sure what that is about, but just grab the messages that help you, Gemini, and they help you grow and move forward. Let's see what messages are here. Meditation brings answer. I don't know why, but I think it's time for you to get some rest. This is calling for you to get some rest, because after a period of rest, you will see your vision. I don't know why, but I think meditation is also part of it. If you don't meditate, you can just sit at home quietly for a moment and just have it 5 minutes a day, just quiet time for yourself. Sit there and just little by little, you begin to retrain your mind to just have that peaceful thought of mind in there so that you can have clarity. But whatever it is, Gemini, the overall message is, after a period of rest, you will have clarity of where to proceed next. And then you're going to need to continue having this moment of rest, because I feel that it's not that you're going to rest and you're going to be moving and moving and moving and drop somewhere tired and exhausted. No, you're going to need to have rest in between all these ideas and projects so that you can keep going. It is part of what you're meant to do. It is part of what you have to do, I feel. I don't know why I have, because you have free will, but whatever it is for you. Your story is changing. You are the author of your story, Gemini. I hope that this message helped you, and I hope that you're open to receive them. Thank you so much for coming back to the Deepest Desire Tarot. And thank you, and I appreciate you so much if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and share, because YouTube is really looking at that, and this is how they're keeping everybody in the platform. If you don't, they'll take you out now. And it's another thing, it's taking a while for the videos to download, because they're reviewing the videos almost 24 hours before they allow it to be posted. So thank you so much for coming back, and I can't wait to see you in the next reading, Gemini. Take care.